Thank you. You people are too good to me.
Is JBL hearing the same crowd I'm hearing?
You know, I've accomplished a great many things in my career. I made a fortune in the stock market. I am one of the greatest WWE champions in history. And damned if I ain't one of the most humble sons of bitches to ever set foot in a Smackdown ring.
It's all true, Cole. He is humble. You know what? You should try and be a little humble sometimes.
Oh, please.
But for all of my accomplishments, one of my absolute greatest was adding Tori Wilson to my administration. And nothing against you, Orlando, but you're my favorite acquisition.
You know, JBL, for all your bragging, it looks to me like you couldn't get yourself a woman without buying her contract.
That's a damn lie. Women everywhere fall at my feet. I am a wealthy man. I am a captain of industry. I am a wrestling god.
Well, if you're as great as you say you are, then how about a little match tonight? You and me for Tori's contract.
A match? With you? You've got to be kidding me. You're not in my league, son.
What a champion.
But I'll tell you what I will do. You go backstage and get one of your boyfriends to team up with you, and you can face my current administration in a match later on tonight.
Pretty generous of JBL. I mean, you gotta admit that, Cole.
Generous? It looks to me as if JBL's ducking a direct challenge.
Handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Nothing move but the money, yeah. I do what I want.
And the opponent
say what
from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, Orlando Jordan.
Whenever I do something, yeah, I do it big. Being is good, gotta be a gift and a curse because I'm feeling my best and y'all feeling the worst. Simply means somebody gon' get hurt. No pain felt here unless y'all feeling it first. Don't play with me, I mean you should know I'm getting dressed up cause I might be going to a funeral. No stopping me, that's unlikely. Why, when I could just do it like Nike? Men, yeah, they wanna be like me. Cause the girls wanna creep with me nightly. Ladies, yeah, I'm single, but I'm far from the wedding thing. But I have married women switching up their wedding ring. And I'll take on anybody for the right price. And if you wanna know really what's my life like, check, 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 and I demand my respect. Yeah, I do what I want to, act how I want to, say what I want to, act who I want when it comes to come.
And the tag team partner from Columbus, Ohio, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, Dog and Danny, the Basham Brothers.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
One.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Rope
He
break.
ain't taking any chances with this submission,
3.
Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see
4.
that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. What a reversal!
Orlando's got some real impressive physical gifts, Cole.
He saw that one coming.
You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum.
And there's the reversal.
One.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go
2.
at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting.
3.
The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite
4.
know exactly what you're going to see.
I think he's going to fly, Cole.
1.
What a counter that was.
2. 3.
Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules. Great reversal.
This Danny Bash is a real bull in the china shop, Cole. I'm telling you. You don't want to get in this guy's way.
True enough, but I've noticed that superstars...
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. Nice reversal. What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Pump the brakes,
1.
girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like
1.
this.
2.
There's the reversal, Cole.
3. 4.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
6.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
7.
90% of a match is in the preparation, Cole. You gotta
8.
come ready for the battle.
9.
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like,
10.
that's all she wrote, Cole.
is a damn mugging.
It ain't exactly Queensberry rules, Cole, but I'm pretty sure we ain't in Queensberry neither.
Tori, what are you doing here?
Listen, I don't have much time. JBL's gonna notice that I'm missing before too long. But I have some good news. I've convinced JBL to put my contract on the line at Vengeance. In an Iron Man match.
That's great.
But there are two catches. The first is that I had to agree that it would be a lifetime contract. If JBL wins, I'm his for the rest of my career.
Don't worry, Tori. That will never happen. What's the second catch?
The superstar who wants to sign the match for Vengeance has to beat Orlando Jordan in a match tonight.
Beat Orlando? No problem. I could take him in my sleep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you'll take on Orlando?
Just what I said. Dude, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, I do have a problem with that. I can take Orlando myself.
Right on, that's cool. Tell you what, we'll solve your problem the way I used to solve all my problems back in the day. With a hardcore match.
I don't believe it. These guys still can't get on the same page. Now they're going to have a match to decide who gets to take on JBL's chief of staff later tonight.
Not just a match, Cole, a hardcore match. This don't look good for Tori.
Following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to accomplish his goals.
Are you telling me that he cheated to win that? There's the reversal, Cole. I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to put themselves through to get it.
Watch it. He reversed it. I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely. And there's the reversal. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next... He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man right here, Kurt Angle.
Angle certainly represented his country well in the 1996 Olympic Games, where he won his gold medal. He saw that one coming.
I never stop being impressed by Kurt Angle. A multi-time... Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
It's not easy maintaining this type of intensity week after week after week, Cole. Trust me.
I don't doubt it, Taz. The WWE superstars don't get an off-season. He's got absolutely crazy with the steel chair, Taz.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Enough's enough. Someone's got to get that chair from him. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. Keeping their opinions to themselves.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done.
Kaz, in your entire career, have you ever seen a superstar as loved by the fans as Rob Van Dam?
No, I've never had. I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death, no doubt. He slipped out of that one. You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample of how big this guy's ego is. I think he should focus his energy on winning matches and titles instead of promoting himself all the time.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Well, if they didn't want him using the chair like that, they should have left it lying around. Jeez, what a match. I got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us, partner. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so exciting.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and... Oh no! They just destroyed the announce table!
That was a lot of expensive gear right there, Cole, and I hope some of it still works. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who had... You can go get your bell rung by the ring bell. Ding dong! Ding dong! He dodged that bullet.
I think he's looking to finish off his opponent right here.
There it is, Cole. The angle slam. He ain't fooling around here.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. It's over. His fans have got to be happy with this one.
Here's your winner, Kurt Angle.
For a man who just beat Rob Van Dam in a hardcore match, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, but does he have enough left in the tank to take on Orlando Jordan tonight?
He'll have to. And he'll have to win if he wants to go to Vengeance this Sunday and face JBL in that Iron Man match for Torrie Wilson's lifetime contract.
Nothing move but the money, yeah. I do what I
And
want
the
to,
opponent,
I want to say what I
accompanied
want to,
by
who I want to
JBL.
do it big. When it come to making moves,
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 257 pounds, Orlando Jordan.
Simply means somebody gon' get hurt. No pain felt here unless y'all feeling it first. Don't play with me, I mean you should know I'm getting dressed up cause I might be going to a funeral. No stopping me, that's unlikely. Why, when I could just do it like Nike? Men, yeah, they wanna be like me, cause the girls wanna creep with me nightly. Ladies, yeah, I'm single, but I'm far from the wedding thing. But I have married women switching up their wedding ring, and I'll take on anybody for the right price. If you wanna know really what's my life like, check, 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 and I demand my respect. Yeah, I do what I want to, act how I want to, say what I want to, act who I want when it comes to come.
Pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next
Rope
week.
break.
Yes, but that's the case if
1,
you lose as well. And having to deal
2,
with emotional as well as physical
3,
pain is that much worse.
Emotional?
4.
you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get...
Whoa, there goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
That wasn't even close to 3. This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now.
2, 3, 4.
Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to...
Nice quick counter. This ain't about winning or losing anymore, Cole. This has become real personal.
Well, with the way they've been beating the hell out of each other, I'm not so...
He's going for the pin, Cole.
1.
Not even a 2 count. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Nice reversal.
Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man.
He was one step ahead on that one.
You just don't see actual... Look at this, Cole! Look at this!
Oh my God! There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer. And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
He saw that one coming.
Man, I don't envy that ref. You know, the last place I'd want to be is between these superstars.
Say that again. Talk about hazardous to your health.
2, 3, 4.
I never stopped being impressed by Kurt Angle, a multi-time WWE champion, an Olympic gold medalist, an intercontinental...
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. That was a textbook reversal.
Orlando Jordan has everything it takes to be a great competitor, except good judgment about who he considers. The conditions are right for a finishing move.
He dodged that bullet. He's stalking his opponent down, Cole. And here it comes.
Angle slam! Angle slam!
1, 2, 3.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
Here's your winner, Kurt Angle.
go, an Iron Man match for Torrie Wilson's lifetime contract. You know, Taz, I don't think JBL ever expected to actually have to wrestle this match.
I think JBL probably expected Orlando Jordan to get the job done last Thursday, but the chief of staff didn't come through. And as you can see from the fact that Orlando ain't here tonight, I think he might not be the chief anymore.
And just a reminder to all of our fans watching at home, although JBL is the WWE Champion, his title is not on the line tonight.
Yeah, but never mind that. Torrie's lifetime contract is on the line. Not for nothing, I think I'd rather lose the title.
From New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, JBL!
JBL has every advantage you could possibly ask for in his life. Money, talent, fame, and a
nice quick counter.
I wonder how JBL is going to try to cheat his way to victory here tonight.
He slipped out of that one.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
What a cowardly move. He can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right? And there's the counter, Cole. American icon, you're talking about a real American here.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
I never stop being... Wow, great reversal.
Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner.
How about Taz should spend more time calling the match and less time cutting down his broadcast partner?
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. If that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you? There's the reversal, Cole.
I think he's looking to finish off his opponent right here.
There it is, Cole. The angle slam. He ain't fooling around here.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
1. 1.
He was one step ahead on that one.
2. 3.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a
4.
match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice
5.
behind the scenes also.
No question. If you
6.
want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about
7.
everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you gotta realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
1. 2.
How much longer are these
3.
superstars gonna be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine,
4.
Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure.
5. 6. 7.
I like JBL's style, Cole. He sets a goal for himself.
8.
He tells you exactly what he's going to do, and he goes right out
9.
there and he does it.
Yeah, JBL talks a great game, Taz, but when it comes time to put up or shut up, he relies on his cabinet to do his dirty work for him.
It wasn't JBL's cabinet that held the W.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
What is he thinking? If he's hurt, he's got to protect that part of his body.
I think he's been trying to, Taz, but to no avail.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly.
And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, Cole. Because it's sure not from personal experience, I know that.
1.
What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Pump the brakes, girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like this. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a get?
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matches.
Here's the pin. This could be it. Well, it looks Looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself.
He's stalking his opponent down, Cole. And here it comes.
Angle slam! Angle slam!
On the mat, shoulders
One,
down. This could be it.
3.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
He could get the pin right here.
1.
You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3. You know, we've seen some pretty good back and forth action here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over.
That was a textbook reversal. Man, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
He saw that one coming.
Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
1.
What a counter that was.
2. 3.
Man, what a match.
4.
Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
5.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured. Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. He's going for the pin, Cole.
1, 2, 3.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
Watch it. He reversed it. Well, I think
that reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Let me tell you, Cole, I spoke to these superstars before the match, and I ain't never seen competitors more.
Nice reversal. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. He dodged that bullet. Look at this, Cole.
There's a reason that's called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer. And there's the reversal. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
3.
Folks will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action.
Here it comes.
These superstars fall prey to that finishing maneuver.
He's 3 seconds away from a win.
2, 3.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. Oh, man.
There's a reason First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
2, 3.
Looks like someone's making it pretty clear. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives. What a reversal.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stand your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
2, 3.
You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
6.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It ain't about winning over the fans, though, Cole. He's letting everyone know that he don't give a damn what they think. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition.
Well, if they didn't want him using the chair like that, they should have left it lying around. Look at this. Damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
He could hit his opponent right here.
2, 3.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2, 3.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping... Whoa, there goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission. Enough's enough. Someone's got to get that chair from him.
One.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they hadn't.
90%. That was an impressive win, Cole. I got a new respect.
He did it. He won Tori's contract back from JBL.
Now that's a gal who's got no trouble showing her appreciation. He's a lucky dude, Cole. Tori's contract and a victory over the WWE champion all in one night.
And I don't think his night's over yet, if you know what I mean.
No, Cole, I don't know what you mean. Why don't you spell it out for me? He's such a tool.
Hey, Tori, what the... When I was asked to come by the GM's office, you're just about the last person I'd have expected to see here. Don't tell me you're the new general manager of Smackdown, Coach.
No. The coach isn't your new general manager yet. But I have been asked to move over from Raw to take care of a few things during Teddy Long's absence. Now I know that all of you on SmackDown are upset about what happened to Teddy. But hey, life goes on, right? The WWE Board of Directors has asked me to help out with superstar scheduling for the upcoming WWE Legends World Tour. It turns out that Raz Muhammad Hassan isn't going to be able to make the tour. So, I need you to take his place. It's probably for the best anyway. I mean, can you imagine the trouble that guy would have had at Customs?
Look, Coach, I appreciate the offer, but I'm staying right here on SmackDown to find out who ran down Teddy Long. Until that happens,
Look, the investigation of Teddy Long's attack is already well in hand. Besides, it's not like you're actually a detective or anything, is it? I mean, what are the odds someone like you would solve it?
You know, the way you're talking, I start to wonder if you might know more than you're saying. You wouldn't be trying to get rid of me with this whole world tour thing.
I hope you're not implying that the coach ran down Teddy Long. Ask anyone, and they'll tell you that the coach is an excellent driver. Besides, the tour is going to feature some of the greatest WWE legends of all time. In fact, it's such a huge show that I decided not to book myself on it. I didn't want to blow the fans' minds with too much star power.
I think facing WWE legends would be a great chance to prove yourself to fans worldwide. It sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Plus, I don't think Coach is going anywhere for a while. You can stay here and deal with him if you want, but I'd just as soon get out of here until he's gone.
Listen, if I can get you on board and solve this scheduling problem, that's going to make me look good for the board of directors. So if you'll help me, I'll help you. Go on the tour, and I'll see if I can't pull a few strings to get you a WWE title match once you get back.
You can do that?
Absolutely! You're talking to the coach.
Okay, fine. For a title opportunity, you've got a deal.
Atta boy. Coach says you're welcome.